What's going on, everybody? Aaron here, and today I'm going to be showing off a couple of toys from not really my childhood, more of my teenage years when they kind of came out, but still a pretty awesome group of toys that I'd always wanted to try out. Finally got a chance to try out one set of this with Will's son Kian, so I'm kind of interested in doing this. It's a mixture of Beyblade and Bakugan. So again, I've seen all this stuff. I gotta bring that chair closer. I've seen this stuff in action before, the Beyblade stuff. Like, I remember watching the cartoons a couple of mornings out of the month. I've got a few that I've already unboxed. Again, because Kian got me interested in trying it out and was like, here, try these out. These are really cool. And I was like, okay, I'll bite. So the first ones I've got here are, and I've got the little cheat sheet that tells me who's who. I've got Regulus R3. I don't understand. Like, I haven't seen the show enough to know who's who, but I know that this is the Regulus. I picked it up mostly for the color, not realizing that they have skills, and then I learned a little bit about it. It has a 5 attack, 5 weight, 2 burst, 5 defense, 4 agility, and 5. So it's pretty much a standard attack, or pretty much just a standard kind of in the middle basic one. And then I decided to try my hand with let's see, this is the Dullahan, which was part of the Beyblade's Turbo family of Beyblades. And I really like the design on this. Let me see if I can get that closer so y'all can see that. And I had a lot of fun playing with these. So I figured I'd pick up a couple more Beyblades just to try my hand at it. So I've got Wonder Valtryek, I might be saying these wrong, and Excalibur as my two new bursts to add to the team. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up Excalibur first, and I am terrible about opening boxes. The proper way, if there ever is a proper way. Apparently, they have an app that you can go and play your Beyblades on the app, and the cool thing is they have a little QR code in the back of the Beyblade there, which lets you you go on there and put your Beyblade in action and mix and match. I haven't used the app. I've read about it. Now the cool thing is this comes with its own launcher, and I think the other one also has so I've got a couple of extra launchers now for these. The first two were from one was from the Blast Turbo, and the other was from the Burst Revolution set. So I'm still learning the basics of Beyblades. Like I said, it's a fun series for me. Or not series, but because I didn't get to watch it much as a kid. But they're fun toys to learn how to build and put together and use. Like I never would have thought. Growing up, I always thought tops were kind of falling out of style, but now I'm like, if you can make a top fun like this, by all means make the top fun. So in this, they give you instructions on how to put these together, and it's been a while since I've put them together, so I'm trying to remember how it goes, and I need the English. Step 1 is, okay, where is it? Step 1 is the performance tip. Performance tip goes into the thing like so, I think. Okay, I'm still trying to figure that out. Oh, I see. Performance tip goes in like that. And then this fits into a slot like that. Oh, that didn't work out the way I hoped it would. And there, like that. Oh, come on. So the hard thing for me with toys like this is trying to put them together. Oh, let me show you this performance tip. I didn't notice this, but it's actually stylized in a way to kind of give it. I mean, that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to put these together and demonstrate a launch for you if I can. Again, if I can. That's the key word, if. Okay. Why is this not working for me? There we go. here we go. Now that looks pretty cool. I love the design on this. Let's see if I can get that. I mean, that looks... I can never work my hands right when I'm doing this, but that design, I love the design of that. And let me get all of my other Beyblades out of their launching position, out of the little battle. I actually bought one of the battle tubs, which you can use. You can use anything for a battle tub, from what I was told by Will's son. But I'm gonna put this one together next, and I'm gonna try to like launch one of them just to see how good the spin is on these, because I learned a little bit about them through playing with Kean, Will's son. I keep saying his name, and I don't know if Will wants me to do that, but all right, let me get that off of there. But anyway, Will's son is like, this kid knows his stuff about Beyblades. Like, when I had to like I had to basically keep him one time while Will was taking care of something, and we went out shopping, and he's a good kid. Like, he's one of the kids you can just like leave to do his own, you know, you can kind of like tell him, hey, don't do something, and he listens. Oh God, that hurt. Alright, let me get all my plastic trash out of the way here. Into my little recyclable bag here. Alright. I like keeping the cards just because they kind of give you an idea of what the skill level is on these things. For Excalibur, it's an attack of 11. Like, that's a high attack, but it loses all of its defense. It has a 7 weight, 3 agility, no stamina, and like 5 burst. And Wonder Valtryek is an attack of 6, a burst of 5, 1 defense, 3 weight, 8 agility. It's an agility base, and 0 stamina. So these are going to be kind of rough. Okay, got it together, and I mean, the detail in this is pretty neat. I like the way this one looks. Again, very ominous, which I do like stuff with just detail to it. So I'm going to try to launch one of these now. So there's the battle bin. Go ahead and try to let it rip. Well, that didn't work at all. Okay, what am I not doing right? Totally pulled that, and I thought that was going to work, but alright, let me get this together here. Okay. That's got a pretty good little spin to it. I mean, right now the thing's not on a flat surface, so stayed straight up. I'm going to try out this other one that I've got here. So anyway, that's it for the Beyblades. I like I said, I don't know why this one's giving me so much trouble compared to like the first one. But I'm not going to sit here and fight it too much because I don't want to bore y'all with me arguing with a Beyblade. Let's see. Maybe now that I've got it, maybe I finally got it put back in place. Like, I don't feel like that's going in properly. Nah. It's this launcher. I think the launcher itself is pretty flimsy compared to like the old launchers. Like, I've got an old launcher here. Let me try using an old launcher on it. Okay. Maybe that might be the issue. There. Yeah, it's just that launcher. That launcher is not great, but if I could show y'all what was going on right now, it's actually holding up pretty well, even with me moving it like I just did. So, yeah, it was just a launcher. That launcher is not made for that. So I'll stick with the old white launchers because they're so much better than these green ones. At least for me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But let's move on to the Bakugan. So I've got this I've never played with, and this I've never had much experience with. So I'm a little bit rusty on that. Or not rusty, but a little unsure of how this is going to be. Sorry, my mic just seems like it's right in the way today. So I've got 2 here. I've got 3 here to build, or 3 here to play with. This is the Serpentese set. So I'm going to go ahead and get that out. It comes with a couple of cores. This is from the Battle Planet Battle Brawlers set. And wow, they really don't want you getting into this, do they? And apparently this is all you need to brawl. So, guys, I'm a little unfamiliar with Bakugan. So, maybe they'll give me a manual here or something to kind of coach me in the ways of Bakugan. Or they'll just kind of give me everything I need to play with and let me figure it out on my own. So, the first one I have here. Oh, they give me a set of cards, and it looks like they've got a checklist here. So, I'm going to open up the cards first. Because I'm just that kind of guy. I like to look at the cards first. Now, I don't have the Bakugan Battle Mat. I wasn't going to spend $20 on that if I didn't have anybody to play with. But, looks like it's a card game mixed with, like, little pop-up balls. So, here is the game setup. And looks like the instructions were pretty much all kind of messed up here. Huh. Okay, so if the Bakugan opens during the roll phase. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it gives you kind of a list of what to collect. And it kind of gives you an idea of what they're going to look like. So I've got a Serpentese Ultra card. A Hadoros. Which kind of gives you an idea of what you're playing with. A Pegatrix. Now mind you, I'm going to give a couple of these to my wife. Because I think she would like this. There's a Counter Aggression. Piercing Scream. And Ice Barrier in this pack. And here, I'll show that Ice Barrier one more time so y'all can kind of see it. Alright, so let's get our Bakugan out of the box. It feels... Okay, so it shows you how to set them up and how to put them in place. So step 1 is him. Step 2, you fold that back. Look, no, you fold the head. Okay, step 1 is that. Step 2, you fold the head back. Or step 1, fold the head. And back. Okay. So they're not hard to put together to fight. Looks like. Maybe I didn't do this right. Let me see. Oh, looks like I'm committed to it now. There we go. So let me pull him out and kind of show him in detail here. Excuse me. All right. So guys, I am totally new to this. I'm learning how to put this thing together here. Oh wow, everything just kind of falls out of place real quick. So that's going to be frustrating for me. So what I may do is I may just take them out of the packaging and show you them. Because that's going to drive me nuts. Step 1's the tail. Step 2 is the head. Step 3 is his wings. On each side. Okay, so... okay. So, I'm folding it in place now, and hopefully all of this will stay in place. Oh, okay, that needs to go in first, and then that. Or not. Guys, this is frustrating For someone with big hands like mine, like fat hands like mine, this is kind of frustrating. Like, okay. So when you roll it, I guess whenever you roll it and the tail triggers the opening, I guess. I guess the way it rolls, eventually it triggers an opening. Okay. Sorry for the noise there. Apparently Windows decided to let me know something was up. Gotta love Windows. Alright. Okay, that's not letting go, so I don't know whether or not I've just messed up something here or not, but anyway. Throw it down, that's right. So it doesn't like it's too hard to put together. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of them out of their boxes and get them out of their shape and show them off. Okay, so after getting everything out of the box, which took forever because they put they put them in these tight plastic containers for the ball ones, the ones that are already out. They're not as bad. So with this we got, okay, where's the back for that one? Oh, it's down here. No. Alright, anyway. Here it is. We got Heos Hydoros. And I guess I'm saying these names right, but compared to the brown Hydoros, which I have here, that actually looks pretty cool. Like, I like this design a lot better than I like this design. Also had this one right here, which was, if I'm not mistaken, let me find the card real quick. That was Pegatrix. So here's Pegatrix, which looks pretty cool. Now to go through my second set of cards here to see who all I got, and that just ripped her wide open without even being that hard to open. We have Trox, the pretty cool looking T-Rex. Like, I don't know if it's fully opened or not either. It doesn't, I guess that is. So there's Trox. Then next up, so here's his card. Trox, Exhilarate, Dragonoid, which, very original name, Dragonoid. Dragonoid's attack, Dark Fire. Hydoros Ultra. And Stoic Shot. Stoic Shot was the last one. And here's Dragonoid as a Bakugan. Now, I'll tell you right now, that looks pretty cool. I mean, here, I'll keep it up for a couple more seconds so you can kind of see it. My camera, again, doesn't focus well on that stuff, so yeah, these were all pretty cool. I was a little the only thing I think I was a little bit disappointed with in today's video was the launcher for the Beyblades, because it was a little bit on the, like, it didn't want to hold on to the Beyblade that well. But other than that, this was a pretty good little haul. Like, they come with instructions. It teaches you how to play the game. Gives you a little collection list you can check off on. So, in this set, there was a whole bunch of them that you could collect and all. But yeah, I really thought this was a good little haul. So, thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you thought of today's video or what you'd like to see us do next. You can click on the bell icon, which is over there, to stay up to date with what we're doing, when we're doing it, and just to see what else is going on in our community of fun times with the KBG. Check out Will's works over at Keeper Chronicles, Tome of Knowledge, Tricey's works over at Magical Nico Notes, and Casey's works over at the Queen of Chibi Land. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.